Good afternoon, Jacob Wheeler, Red Rock Roofing, standing for greatness today. I'm on top of 6254 Valley Vista, doing a quick roof inspection. I am going to go ahead and start here, guys, on the top level here just for safety purposes. The first thing I did notice while coming up here onto your roofing system is taking a look at your guttering system. As a whole, it looks fairly good, but there is a pretty thorough amount of sand-like substance throughout the system. What this is actually granule loss, telling us that there is some age and wear and tear on this roof. So the first thing that any insurance adjuster is going to look for is what's called collateral damage. Collateral damage is signs and indicators on the soft metals showing that hail was potentially up here on this roof. So I am seeing that. Next thing I want to look for is what's called spalding. Spalding is when hail hits the shingle, dislodges the granules, showing the fiberglass matting underneath. I'll show you guys a couple close-ups of some of this that you can see. So hail actually strikes that shingle, dislodges those granules, showing that fiberglass matting underneath. But as time progresses, it's going to actually expand. Like, those granules are actually going to continue to fall off of that area, creating a bigger and bigger indentation. So it is kind of small in some of these areas, but we know these are going to get worse. Other than that, I am traditionally looking for about 6 to 10 of these spalding hits on any given surface to qualify you for a roof replacement. I'm definitely seeing this on the back half, not as much on the front half. However, I am still seeing some damage here on the front section that I wanted to point out. If you take a look here, this might look like spalding because you can see the granule loss, but what this is actually is manufacturer defects, or even some kind of damage where someone had dropped some things on these shingles previously. So it's not conducive to hail damage up here, but we do see it on the back half as a whole. So as a whole, in regards to the roof, it's definitely time to know what your options are either way. The last thing I wanted to point out to you is two things. One, you have ventilation here, which looks good, but this ridge up here is actually a perfect candidate for a ridge vent system, which would be much more effective at making sure that we can get rid of all that hot air in the attic space during the summer. Lastly, I did notice back here, if you take a look at your pipe jacks, you're having a couple of issues, specifically in these back ones here, where we can see the cracking happening around the base of this pipe jack. Now, that's just a fantastic place for water to migrate, so definitely something we want to take care of as soon as possible. Other than that, definitely time, again, to know what your options are in regards to this roof. Jacob Wheeler, Red Rock Roofing, standing for greatness.